Nicholas Krippendorf is an American.
The restaurant business, it can be very challenging.
尼克说想象不到娶一个不会做饭的女人。
I discovered a place to learn jiu-jitsu. My goal is to be better tomorrow than I was today.
Nicholas Krippendorf is an American from Boston. The video shows his wedding at a Korean restaurant in Beijing. The whole event was carefully planned by Nicholas himself. For him and his Korean wife, Joo Soo-jin, the day marked the start of not only their happy life together, but also a brand new business venture.
In 2006, the New England Patriots hired me to promote football and their team brand in China. And in 2007, they sent me to China to establish fan clubs, build a website. And then in 2008, I met Soo-jin. In 2011, Soo-jin and I got married in Beijing at a restaurant and banquet center called Aijiangshan. And we planned our own wedding. Okay. You done your prayer? Rahul? Okay. So, you guys are one. And the owner of the restaurant was there that day and was impressed by our wedding. So he asked me to oversee his wedding business and the banquet business.
니콜라스 결혼식 때 참석을 해가지고 이 친구가 혼자 연출하면서 자기 결혼식을 하는 걸 보고 참 이 친구가 아주 재능이 뛰어난 사람이구나. 그래서 그 친구하고 나하고 이렇게 친해지면서 이 사람을 잘 관찰해 보니까 한국 음식에도 아주 한국 음식을 잘 이해하고 있고 한국 문화에 대해서도 이해 폭이 굉장히 넓고 그래서 이 친구로 하여금 우리 웨딩 파트를 맡기면은 나보다 더욱더 크게 발전할 수 있는 사람이라고 생각했기 때문에 그래서 니콜라스한테 제안을 했습니다. 해줄 수 없느냐고. 그래서 하게 됐습니다.
Under Nicholas's guidance, the wedding planning business went from strength to strength. In 2013, Shin asked Nicholas to take on responsibility for a new venture he was planning, a restaurant called 创作, meaning creation. His idea was that Nicholas and Soo-jin could run a new restaurant together.
다른 식당 다른 부분에 대해서는 내가 훨씬 더 잘 알고 니콜라스나 조수진 씨는 열정이 남다릅니다. 그래서 그건 뭐 충분히 시켜도 내가 자기가 부족한 부분은 내가 받쳐주기로 하고 시켰는데 과연 열정이 너무너무 뛰어나서 너무너무 열심히 하기 때문에 나는 굉장히 만족하고 있습니다.
The couple knew it would be hard work, doing something they had no experience of. Initially, they refused Shin's offer, but eventually, Nicholas agreed to take on the challenge, and he persuaded Soo-jin to join him.
Sujin and I oversee the operations and business development for Transoa. The restaurant business, it can be very challenging, and there's lots of challenges every day. There's short-term and long-term challenges. We're located in the basement in a suburb of Beijing. Our door is very small, so it's hard to see from the street.
因为刚开始员工也很少，客人也比较少，然后尼克就没办法，就只能自己去，反正走路去门口发优惠券，有客人拿着优惠券来吃饭。哎，你们怎么雇了一个老外在门口发优惠券啊？我说您跟哪儿看见的？他说在地铁那边，地铁离我们这很远很远啊，3、4条街，他跑到那边去发优惠券。我说那是我们老板。
Every day I come in and there's something that needs to be done. Or a new problem. So, for instance, at the beginning we came in and the gas had broke and there was no gas to cook, or the electricity's out, or the ice machine's broken. So it's just things like that. Every day there's something new that keeps the job or makes the job interesting. We want to continuously improve our food items, our drink items, and our employees. So I spend a lot of time thinking about how we can improve those things. And right now, I'm working with my assistant chef on a new recipe, a new natural recipe. So let's see how it goes. It's not perfect, but we're a little bit closer to realizing that excellence that we all pursue. So not bad. Good job. 不错，就这样做吧。
尼克是不停的研究，每天上网查一下，现在是年轻人喜欢的是哪些。做创作的时候，其实我有好多压力，而且是我没有从事过这个行业，管理各方面都很累。然后我有一次，我深深的跟尼克说，我不知道我走的这条路是对还是不对，不知道适不适合我。然后特别累的时候，他就给我按摩什么的。然后呢，那天我真的是一直发脾气，然后睡着了。然后第二天我凌晨我去上厕所，发现他写一个条贴在我的洗手间，然后写说正，你愿意不愿意做，你自己好好想想。如果是你不要做，你可以不做，我都支持你。你不工作，我都支持你。然后你是我的骄傲。所以我看到那条信，就是我是觉得我还是要坚持。
In March 2014, a Korean TV series became a big hit in China. Called My Love from the Stars, it made fried chicken with beer a popular dinner choice among young Chinese, as this was the favorite food of the main female character. Orders for fried chicken and beer at Nicholas's restaurant soared, and so did profits.
吃的那个炸鸡啊，还有炒年糕都不错，味道挺正宗的。
我觉得这环境不错，挺适合跟闺蜜啊、朋友啊一起坐一坐，聊聊天。
那段时间，因为是来自新西兰的原因，可能是好多人都过来，但是其实3、4个人来不能光吃炸鸡嘛。那别的菜品是我们一直是不停的研发，所以呢，大家现在认可了，所以呢，不只是因为是韩流的原因，大家喜欢这里的菜，而且是喜欢我们的菜的原因是我和尼克多长时间不睡觉熬夜的那个就是成果嘛，所以我们都觉得没摆累。
We're a great team because she's a great tactician. She's great at daily operations, overseeing daily operations. I'm better at thinking strategically in the long term, trying to figure out if what we're doing today is going to help us get to where we want to be in 6 months or a year or 3 years. So I think we're a really good team. So that to me is very fun.
Nicholas and Sujin live in an apartment near Beijing's Third Ring Road. Sujin, a national aerobics champion back in Korea, originally came to China to establish the first official cheerleading team for the Chinese Basketball Association. She was the chief director of cheerleading for the basketball competition at the 2008 Beijing Olympics and even founded her own cheerleading performance company. These days, though, her main focus is on running restaurants with Nicholas.
这个日历是每年尼克送给我的生日礼物，等于是我们就是每年去旅游啊，我们那个发生的事情都记录一下，然后呢，他自己剪片，完了之后他自己做台历，然后呢送给我，每年都有。然后呢，我觉得他是特别懂女人，而且是不花钱让女人怎么开心，他都知道的。
Nicholas doesn't speak Korean and Sujin doesn't speak English. They've always used Chinese to communicate and sometimes to quarrel.
有，我收
太离谱了！
我去哪儿都有表，也是你买的，
花我的钱。
我电脑也有，干嘛给我这个？
我跟他吵架，然后呢，我跟他说你太离谱了，然后他当时没有反过来，就没有再反击我。第二天告诉我，其实当时我不知道什么叫离谱，他第二天查词典才知道是什么叫离谱。所以呢，尼克说语言沟通不了，夏威就听不懂是好事情。尼克说想象不到娶一个不会做饭的女人。
This evening, Nicholas is getting ready for his jujitsu training while Sujin is cooking. Being so busy, Nicholas has had to give up many of his hobbies in recent years, but not Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
我们吃的都是草，像兔子。其实我以前特别喜欢吃肉，但是因为跟尼克在一起变了。一开始的时候，因为是吃肉的原因，就是我们老争论，然后现在我的口味变了。我们奥运会的时候认识，然后就是慢慢开始有好感了，然后呢，我就觉得我得告诉他，我以前是曾经结过婚、离婚，完了很担心他会不会有意见或怎么样有看法。完了，我第一次跟他说，尼克，我以前结婚了，然后离婚了，06年离婚，然后他第一个反应就是挺好。然后我就觉得什么叫挺好？然后他说，因为是我大哥结婚的时候，就是我嫂子也是比大哥大8岁，然后还带着2个孩子。但我觉得那个老婆有很不愉快的婚姻那个经历之后呢，更会照顾老公，然后更成熟，我觉得没问题。然后一起住一段时间之后，他说我是脾气稍微坏一点，但是呢，觉得2个人很互补，所以我们结婚了。生气的你
Oh my god！
又吵了
1个小时，
吵了1个小时，
多久1个小时？从10分到这1个小时。
所以你得找出来。没有结束过是吧？昨天晚上到的。是这样。
颜色不一样。是吗？我得走，没时间。
真的吃一口。
About around 2006, 2007, I learned judo with Jimmy Pedro, world champion judoka, and I got a chance to train with some of his students who are now world champions as well. And I had a great opportunity to train with a bunch of judokos from around the world, and that experience inspired me to pursue different martial arts. So when I came to Beijing, or when I returned to Beijing in 2007, 2008, I looked for a place to learn judo, but I couldn't find one where there were world champions training and a world champion teacher. So I discovered a place to learn jiu-jitsu, and the jiu-jitsu teacher is excellent. His name's Chet Quinn, and he's a great teacher as well as a great practitioner. So I started training jiu-jitsu. So I'm headed to my jiu-jitsu class tonight. I need to be careful that I don't forget something. I forgot my belt before. That's kind of embarrassing when you show up on the mat without a belt. So, because I'm in a rush, I always try to double and triple check everything. So now I've got to find my pants and my jacket. Oh, 这个厚的。
哦，哈利，杀了你！
别受伤啊！啊？
谁故意受伤？
大家以为是我打你的。啊？
对，应该是。
别受伤。谁让你受伤，我揍谁。
谢谢。拜拜，谢谢，晚饭。
别受伤啊！
晚一点见啊。拜拜。
开车小心。
好，拜。
拜。
One of my favorite things about living in Beijing is experiencing all the change. The restaurants change constantly, the buildings change constantly, the roads change constantly, and I can remember coming back to Beijing after having lived in Shanghai and New York for about a year altogether, and I was lost. I'd go walk down, I'd go to neighborhoods that I used to hang out in, and I'd be lost. I wouldn't know where I was because it was so different. The buildings were all different, the roads were different, subway stations, entire subway lines were there that weren't before. So I really enjoy being here to witness all the changes.
Very easy to get the guy before without having to pick him up and suplex. So from here, I come this way, look, I get my hips here, I come under, boom, somebody comes and does this to me. I hook the leg, every time I think he's going to try to pick me up. When I start working a hand training.
Nick's been with me for 4 or 5 years, and has been training regularly, non-stop. So he's my friend and my student. He's been with me for a while, and we like having him here for sure. He, he's strong, like a lot of guys who come from a competitive judo background or a wrestling background. They have a lot of power, a lot of energy, but their technique isn't very polished. So, Nick, guys like Nick, who's young and strong, they have a different problem than the rest of the world. Their problem is we got to teach them not to use so much strength. Other people that don't come from that background, we kind of have to teach them to be stronger. But we had to get him to calm down a little bit so that he can really understand the technique. But he has, and he's doing well. He's very calm, very intelligent.
One of our classmates showed us an attack last week, and we're destructing it and trying to figure out different defenses and escapes. We roll and we spar and get beat up a little bit. You go home and I feel tired. Sujin. Sometimes I have to remind myself to make frames and relax and not to try not to lose my cool. So I enjoy challenging myself physically and mentally. And jiu-jitsu is sport, martial art, that allows you to do that. It's a good balance between physical challenges and mental challenges. There's so many different attacks and defenses and escapes. So that, to me, is very fun. This is Trangzhou Unit Number 2. We're only as good as our people.
工作上面一课时真的很细。
Working in China is extremely challenging, but I enjoy working here.
With the first Trangzhou restaurant proving so successful, owner Xin Jiashang decided to open a second branch. Once again, he turned to Nicholas and Sujin to take charge. Every day, after finishing work at the original Trangzhou, they rush to the new one on Chaoyang Road.
So this is Trangzhou Unit Number 2. We opened. We've been open for less than a month, and it's a much different look and feel from Unit Number 1. It's about the same size, but it feels a lot bigger. It's on the first floor. Large windows in the front. We have a large bar. The furniture is the bar furniture is higher, which gives it more energy, and I think it's really cool. 这里创作一个要求都是人员必须愿意学和能学会，因为我们这儿发展很快。So I just conducted the second interview with one of our hopefully future employees. And we launched it in November of 2013, and we've already opened a second location. We're growing very quickly, and that's also very challenging. So for me, the number one priority is hiring good people. We're only as good as our people. So we spend a lot of time searching for the right people, and we define the right person as someone who is willing and able to learn. Those are the types of people that we search for.
Nicholas organizes regular trips for his staff to other restaurants to see how they operate.
Every few months we organize whiskey tasting events, wine tasting events, events like the one today to give our employees the opportunity to learn more about the products they're selling and to help them gain knowledge and develop skills to better serve the customers. There's so much to learn and there's so much changing in the restaurant business, especially in China. Things are developing very quickly, so it's important that all of our employees have a passion for their job and are able to learn. So we try to organize events regularly to give them opportunities to develop those skills. I think it's great because I also get an opportunity to learn.
尼克是就特别爱学习的一个人，特别能想。比如说威士忌的话，他会好几种调在一起喝，就是一种新鲜的方法去尝我们可能会想不到的一些东西。尼克也经常会领我们去一些酒吧呀，一些餐厅之类的，就是想尝一下别人家的菜跟我们家的菜有什么不同，别人家的酒跟我们家的酒有什么不同，就是想让我们学一些新鲜的东西，想让我们越来越好。
Very good, very good appearance, very good balance, a little bit sweet. Alcohol is not very strong, but you can taste it. Very good, very good.
Although running 2 restaurants is taking up more and more of his time, Nicholas is still in charge of wedding planning for Ai Jiangshan. Today, he's at the company's offices to discuss an upcoming wedding.
尼克这个人啊，太亲力亲为了。你能想象到一个就是美国人啊，要去那个物流市场。 要进一些酒啊、烟啊、糖啊这种小事儿，他去批发市场嘛，他也挺有意思的，然后跟人去砍价，哎呦，比我们还会砍。我们工作上面，尼克是真的很细，有时候我都觉得他特别累，一句话我都能把他交代清楚的是啊，他会先要论证，再要什么做表格，但是他能保证每个工作都是不会出现失误。 都说外国人在中国不方便啊，就有很多这样那样的问题。一个外国人在北京能工作蛮成功的啊，我觉得这跟他的一个细致啊，一个细腻的一个个性是脱离不开的。而且他是一个特别顾家的人，我也希望他能跟赵老师永远和和美美，希望他在北京能过得更好一些。
Nicholas has arranged for someone else to look after the restaurants so that he can oversee today's wedding. He checks all the details personally. He is determined to make this the happy couple's perfect day.
When I see my team planning a wedding, I feel very proud because this is a team I built myself, I trained myself. I think the last few years have been pretty good. I met Su Jin in Beijing. I married her because I love her, I love being with her. We complement each other. If I thought I was perfect, I wouldn't need her. Now I'm working for a great organization and I've been able to leverage my skills and experiences to make contributions to the organization and help grow the business. Working in China is extremely challenging, but I enjoy working here because I enjoy challenges. As Beijing develops, we've developed with it, and I'm still learning. My goal is to be better tomorrow than I was today.